What is up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this reality chat. Let's just go ahead and get into this. So Dr. Jackie, she's giving a second response to all of the backlash that she received with her real thoughts, what she really felt about Black female patients being overly dramatic when they are pregnant. So let's just go ahead and get into her apology.
Happy holidays to you and yours. I'm taking a much needed pause to address comments that I made during a 2020 live interview with one of my castmates. First and most importantly, to Black women and mothers, including your friends, families, and the medical community who cares for you. Because my words left you hurt and feeling unsupported, I want you to know I hear you, I see you, I believe you, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I am brokenhearted over this. The guilt and reality that I have hurt and offended people, especially Black women, and some of my own patients, pains me to my core. As I look back over the 2-hour video again and again, I admit that I used the wrong words and descriptions to properly convey my concerns regarding maternal mortality related to women of color. But the fact is, we must do more because we are still dying more. If I could say it all over again, here's how I'd say it. When experiencing a health matter, keep a log of your concerns and symptoms so that you can provide them accurately to your physician. Have a buddy system, someone who can advocate for you when you're with a physician, especially when pregnant. Know that a second and third opinion is not just sometimes warranted, but necessary. I thank you for taking out time from your holiday to tune into my apology and my self-dedication to Black women and healthcare. I've been shaken and moved to be better.
All right, so that might have been a little bit hard for some of you to hear because honestly, the video wasn't that loud. I had it up on the highest volume that I could put it at. And so I'm just going to share my thoughts, and I'm just being beautifully honest. I'm not here to tear her down or, to kick someone when they're already down. And one of the vloggers that I've watched over the years, Funky Dineva, he says, I'm not going to kick somebody when they're down without extending a hand to lift them up. So maybe that's what I'll do in this moment. The fact of the matter is, she said what she said. I shared my thoughts before, and I said that after she gave that statement, which was very just cold, blunt, and to the point, she pretty much already let people know how she felt and that she said what she said and she was standing on it. And that old saying, say what you mean and mean what you say. Listen, if that's what she meant, then her coming out and making this apology at this point in time where it looks like she doesn't have on any makeup, she's sounding very somber, she doesn't have a microphone on, so honestly, the volume isn't that great. But also it sounds like she's reading from a teleprompter at the same time. It just doesn't come across as being extremely sincere. It sounds like this is a PR move to save face and, more importantly for her, save business. Because her being on Married to Medicine is all about business. Now, granted, I know all of these people who are on the show, they are there for a check. Absolutely. But also, a lot of them are on there for business purposes. Now, we haven't really seen much when it comes to Dr. Simone's practice. I know she was earlier seasons, she was going through a situation where she was dealing with not getting, I believe it was some payments, timely payments from the insurance companies and things like that. And I believe that was a struggle that she went through. I honestly respect Dr. Simone and her business than I do Dr. Jackie, because I feel like we get more of the real when it comes to Dr. Simone than we do with Dr. Jackie. With Dr. Jackie, it comes across as extremely, how do I want to put it? I don't really know the word that I want to use at this moment in time, so forgive me for losing my words. But it comes across as very sterile. Yeah. It comes across as very sterile, just sanitized, and she wants everything to look clean and proper. And that's why when the situation happened with her husband, she didn't really want to talk about much, and she didn't really want the ladies to go there when it came to her marriage either, because she just really wants to keep things looking clean and pristine and sterile. And so this so-called apology, although, like I said, I don't want to kick her while she's down without extending a hand to gracefully lift her up, because we all are human and we all can make wrong decisions. What she did was not a mistake. We have to stop calling things that may have been wrong or bad mistakes and call them what they were. It was a horrible, bad, wrong decision. She made the wrong decision by coming out and saying the things that she said. And I would honestly be shocked if even 5% of the practice and the patients that she sees are not African American women. So that's why, to me, it really is not a sincere apology. It is more so a PR move and to save the business. I saw someone make a comment somewhere where they said, yeah, I'm quite sure this apology is coming out now because people are canceling their appointments. And I giggled a little bit when I saw that, but I honestly believe that that is the motive behind this apology. It is to save the business. So some people are saying she only apologized due to the backlash. Her initial response when she doubled down is exactly how she feels. And that is exactly what I feel. And that's why it's sad that I can't in this moment in time say, oh, okay, yeah, she apologized. Let's just back off. Let's give her grace. We're not Jesus. And so the grace that she really should be receiving should be from Father God Almighty, not from the people, because the people just really are not here for it. And I unfortunately have to agree that I just don't believe that the apology is sincere. I believe she said what she meant, and she meant what she said. And her coming out and having that sterile statement that she put out there, it was not an apology. And her even adding to what she said on this video, quote unquote, apology, just made it seem even more inauthentic, because she continued to say, but, and we already know when you say but after an apology, it pretty much X's out what you said before the word but. So her continuing on about we have to do more and we have to get second and third opinions and whatever. So are you saying that the opinions that you're giving to your patients are not what they should be, and your patients should be going to see other OBGYNs and getting second and third opinions? I'm just confused. I really feel that she's just doing this to save business, and it's sad. Because I don't want her business to be destroyed, because she has employees and staff. They have families. Like, they should not have to suffer because of the bad decision that she made that was brought back to the light. And not just what was brought back to the light, but what she said after what was brought to the light. She just pretty much was like, yeah, that's what I said. And she stood in it. So now people are just not really here for what she had to say today. She really meant what she said back in 2020. So to say the year she said what she said in that video, to just try to make it seem like that was the past, that was years ago, here we are today. She didn't say anything about her changing her mind or having a change of heart, or, you know what, ladies, I was wrong. I should not have said those things. And I hear you. and I am sorry. Please forgive me. Like, people have to learn what apologies really should be. When you go on this diatribe of but, and then this and that and the other, after you so-called apologize, it really just makes people not hear the alleged apology that you gave prior to the word but and everything you said after that. So honestly, I really can't add much more to it. I could, but it's just going to go on and on and on. So honestly, it's really no reason for me to do that. But I really would love to know what you guys think about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section respectfully. It is Christmas Eve, so I really hope and pray you all are doing amazing. Hope you're enjoying your Christmas Eve. Thank you guys so much for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I just wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.